Hello everybody, Avery, Y Tutorials. Today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can create a donation button and a donation campaign with PayPal. Now there's plenty of different places that you can have a crowdfunding campaign. I'm choosing to show off PayPal today mainly because if you have the audience, then you can save a lot of money on fees like Kickstarter, for example. You have to split that, and I'm not sure how much it is, but I know it will be a lot less if you do it yourself on PayPal versus using Kickstarter's platform. So once again, up here on PayPal right now, this is a business account, so if you don't have one, you'll have to create one. But after you do, you'll be on this home page right here. What you want to do is go up to sales, and then you want to go to donations. All right, from the donations page, we have three options to create a link. You have a quick and simple link. You have one where you can customize the actual button that people can see, and then you can start an actual campaign where you can track the goal and track progress and people that donated to you. So if you want to see exactly what are the differences, you can go up here where it says which one's right for you. You can click on that and you can see the differences between them. So what I'm going to do is show you the basic one for people that want to just stick with having a link that they can share on YouTube, and then if you want to start an actual campaign. So let's go ahead and start with create a link. Okay, step 1 to 3, set up your donation page. First thing you see at the top is the organization name, which you should already have your organization name up here, just like I got mine. If you have already uploaded a logo for your business account, then you will see your logo right here. If you don't, then you will have the option to upload a new logo regardless. And you can change your logo, you can get rid of this old one, or you can go ahead and add a new one. I don't need to add a new one, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave this as is. Now, you also have the option to add an image to your donation page. If you do, it will be basically a cover image will be over here, where you can see right there. I'm going to have to upload another image, cover image, so I'd rather not do the same thing twice. So I'm just going to go down and go to add an inspiring message for your donation page. Here I want to go ahead and add thanks for your support. You can see that it pops up right under Y Tutorials. I'm going to go ahead and press continue, and we are at step 2 or 3, which is customize your donation details. First off is the currency that you receive donations in. I'm going to keep mine at US dollars, but you have the option to go ahead and change the country and currency if you want. So under that is how much do you want donors to give. You can go ahead and leave it at any amount. You can do an exact amount like $5, for example, or you can set 3 different options plus any amount. So if I want to do $2, second option $5, third option $10, and then the last one will be any amount that the supporter will choose. Going down, you have give donors the option to increase their donation amount to help offset the cost of fees. So they will still be charged the fee, but the donor can go ahead and pay for the fees themselves. All right, I'm going to leave that as is, and then you have let donors make recurring donations. I'm going to go ahead and leave that as is as well. Looking down, you can go ahead and change it from monthly to yearly. You can also add weekly, but you do need at least if you're going to use this, you got to have one, but you can't use all 3. You got to have 2. That's it. So I can do one time or monthly, which looks perfectly fine to me, or the yearly. So let's go ahead and go down, look at the last thing, which is let donors choose specific programs for their donation. So if you have more than one program, if you're doing it for a specific cause, or you have specific goals that you want to reach, and you can let your supporter pick that specific goal that they want you to reach. So That sounds cool and all, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to continue. Now, the last thing is setting up your payment page, which is, do you want the donor's mailing address? I do not. I probably would never want the donor's mailing address. Going down, it says your mailing address, donor mailing address. So, I just don't see it being a point. Organization needs your address for the records. Contact them about privacy policies. And the biggest thing about this is, I do not think that this is the email address. Otherwise, it would say email address. They're just saying your regular address. I don't need that. Don't think anybody else would need it either. So it is what it is. But under that is let donors send you an optional note with their donation. So, hey, if they got any instructions or they just want to say something nice to you, then hey, why not give them the option to do so, right? The last two things is you can take donors back to your website. So if you have a website, then you can have this redirect them. So if whether they cancel this and you want to redirect them to a specific page, or they complete the donation and you want to redirect them to a thank you page, then you have that option, right? Or don't do either one. For people that are just using this on YouTube, people that are just using this on YouTube, I would assume that you don't need to have this. And the same thing with the add extra HTML button variables. If you're just putting this on your YouTube videos somewhere in the description, then you don't need to worry about this. So that is step 3 of 3. We can go ahead and finish this off. And now my page is ready, and I can go ahead and share it. So I got a link right here, and I got a QR code that I can use as well. Go ahead and get this link and copy it. Now I already have ways that I can go ahead and share it, but let's say I want to go ahead and add this to my YouTube channel. So going down here, I can go ahead to a description, and all I gotta do is just find a place I want to put it and just copy and paste it. Well, I already copied it. And all I got to do is just paste it in and press save. Go ahead, check it out from the video link. Take a look at it. You can see it's right here. Clicking on it opens a new window. Well, opens a new tab. And you can see that it says donate to YouTube tutorials right here. Thanks for your support. Whether it be monthly, yearly. But I got $2, $5, $10. It looks the exact same that I want it to be. And you can see where it says add. If I click this, then I'll add how much it is for the fees. So that's all. Next up is starting the campaign. So I'm gonna go ahead and start this campaign. So I got 4 steps on this one, and as you can see, this one is a little more detailed in this specific page, right? So on top of having the organization name, we have a title, a campaign title, excuse me. So I'm gonna press test. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. We still got campaign goal, we got the currency, and we got the goal amount. So let's go ahead and say I want it to be $5,000 for this gold amount, right? You can see that it changed right here, 0%, zero amount of dollars raised to 5,000. So far, we have an end date if we want one to be here. So you can say that it ends in 30 days. But we'll leave it at that. Once again, how much do you want donors to give? It can be any amount, an exact amount, 3 amount options plus any amount. And I'm going to go ahead and just keep it at any amount for here. Going down, we have let donors make monthly reoccurring donations. Of course, going to go ahead and leave that. And then we have the option to let the donors offset the cost of the fees if they want to do so. And we'll leave that as well, and go ahead and press continue. Here we got customized campaign page. We're going to go ahead and upload an image from here. We can drag and drop or just click the browse. So we're gonna go ahead and browse for one, and then we go down. Of course, once again, if you want to change your logo, you can. Right here is the exact same thing. Going down, something different though is telling your story. And you have help us meet our goals. We're raising money to make a difference and further our cause. To meet new challenges, we've set up this campaign with a goal of $5,000. Now, if this just sounds good as is to you, then you can leave it, of course. But if you want to have something that's more personal, then I would suggest you go ahead and change it out. You got a very small amount of stuff that you can go ahead and change, like whether you want it to be center, on the right, justify, whatever. And I don't like justify, but going to step 3 or 4, once again, we're at the payment page. So once again, we can add a donor's mailing address, and we can go ahead and redirect our donors back to the website, both of which I'm going to leave them as is. Go ahead and press continue. Now we are at step 4 of 4, which is customize your embed options. So we can create an embed campaign card, which will be this. This is exactly what it looked like. And then we have our description at the bottom of it. Or what we could do is go ahead and create a button for our website. And we can use a PayPal button style, or we can use our own button style. I'm going to use the PayPal button style. I have the option to use a small one or a larger one, and I'm going to keep it as large. You can see the button preview down here. It is even the larger one is pretty small to me, so that's why I like to just use the larger one. You have the option to use a different country or region, and then you have language, which is English. I'm going to stay with English. And then you can go ahead and show accepted card logos at the bottom, and I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. So that is done, and we're going to go ahead and press finish. So from here, what we can do is go ahead, once again, if you want to grab your link and add it to a YouTube video, you can. Or if you want to add it to your websites, you can do that as well, or whatever social media platform that you got, go ahead and add to that. But yeah, from what you just saw, man, it's very simple to go ahead and make a donation button on PayPal. Once again, this is a good option for people that that thinks that, you know, other crowdfunding platforms, their content split or their donation splits a little too high. So yeah, you know, think about it, whether or not you want to do this. And hey, let me know what you decide to do in the comment section below. Hopefully this video was helpful to you. If it was, why don't you go ahead and click the like button so other people know that this was a good video to watch. And I will see you guys later in a new video soon.